Hello children, once again I welcome you to RPS group of school, and these particular slides are meant for the classes 6th, 7th and 8th. As you know, these slides, the subject is your reasoning. So we would be doing with some of the very basics of the reasoning. We through this particular slides and particular this video, we are bringing you to the best of your knowledge about the reasoning subject. And reasoning subject in the recent time it has become very famous because it plays a very big role in the exam of NTSC. I am your teacher, Mr. Chitresh Sangwan sir, and through this in this particular video slide I will be talking what is this reasoning, because we go into the details of anything further into reasoning. We need to understand what is this reasoning, because the idea of reasoning and the concept should be very clear before we go and discuss and learn anything about reasoning. So I know that reasoning is nothing new for my children, and all my children are so smart that they have already studied so much and it's very easy for them to learn and understand reasoning. But still I would like to define what is reasoning. So children, reasoning is a process of thinking during which the individual is aware of a problem, identifies, evaluates and decides upon a solution. Reasoning is used not only when we want to solve an immediate problem, but also when we anticipate future problems. So this is reasoning. Now children, we are going to learn what is this series, because series questions are often asked in the forms of series, and series is involved in different type of questions. So we need to understand what is series. A series is a continuous sequence of numbers, letters or words that are obtained by some particular previously defined rules. Applying that predefined rules, it is possible to find out the next term of the series. Now children, here in this video we are going to discuss number series. So what is this number series? In this chapter we will discuss all the questions based on number series. In this type of questions, candidates have to follow a definite pattern throughout the question series. The task for the candidate is to follow the pattern and to complete the given series with the best alternative, or to find the wrong terms in the series. So here you see, we are getting two kind of division, two kind of questions which are asked on the number series. So there are two types of questions asked. One is asked from the series of missing numbers and the other is wrong number. Let us understand what is this missing number. In this series, a number is missing at the end. We need to find the number. As you see, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There is a question mark. We need to find that number. In the wrong number, here we get also a series of number, that is 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 13, 15. So out of this number, we need to find that which is the wrong number in this series. Children, here in this particular slide, we are going to discuss something about what is called square. And for a smart children like you, square is not a new term. You people have already studied square in class 6th and 7th. This is very basics of mathematics. So still we need to talk about what is the square. When we solve the number series questions, we have to learn some basic points. Let us see what is square. The squares of 1 is always 1. That is, when 1 is multiplied against 1, it is 1. The square of 2 is 4. That is, when 2 is multiplies against 2, the answer is 4. So in this series we get the square of 3, 9, 4, 16, 5, 25. In this way we get the square of any number we want by applying the same number by itself, and we get the square. Now here we see cube. We need to discuss what is cube. You already know that when we multiply a number 3 times, the product what we get is the cube. That is, cube of 1 is cube, that we get 1, that is 1 multiplied 1 is equal to 1, and cube of 2 is 8, that is 2 into 2 into 2. That means to find the cube of any number, we need to multiply that number 3 times and we get the cube. At the end of this cube series, you see at the end it is given 15. So the cube of 15 is 3375, and that we have got after multiplying 15 into 15 into 15, that is 3375. Now here we would discuss something how to solve number series questions. So here onwards we are going to talk about this. So here in this slide you see it's all about number series, and number series is based on different patterns. It could be based on different patterns. There could be so many different patterns. So here I would try to make you understand this number series based on two patterns, and one on the pattern of the even number based on even number, and other is on the pattern of the odd number. Let us see this. This type of series based on square of a number which is in the same order and one square number is missing in that given series. Let us understand it with very simple example. As you see on your slides, 16, 36, 64 and 100. So that means, here we have the 16 is the square of 4, 36 is the square of 6, 64 is the square of 8 and 100 is the square of 10. That means what would be the next number? The number would be given and that number would be the square of which number that we need to find. So of course in that next would be 144, that is the square of 12. So here you got the answer very smartly. I think even you have calculated in your mind. You don't need the slide to know the answer. So here we can see 16 is the square of 4, 36 is the square of 6. In this pattern we can say next number will be square of 12, so answer will be 144. Another example we have here, and that is in the form of odd number. That is 1, 9, 25, 49, 81 and question mark. We need to find the next number in order. So do you have any idea? Yes, these are the cube in order. So here we see that again it's in a square, but these are the square of the odd number. So 1 and then 9 and then 25 and 49, 81. Do you have any guess that it is the square of 1 and then 3 and then 5 and then 7 and then 9? So the next will be the square of 11, that is 121. Yes, you got the right answer. One is perfect cube series. What is this perfect cube series? Let us understand it with a simple example. This type of series are based on cube of a number which is in same order and one cube number is missing in that given series. You know what is that cube? So see the example. It's 8, 27, 64, 125 and 216. So these are the cubes of 2 and then 3 and then 4 and then 5 and then 6. So here we can see 8 is cube of 2, 27 is cube of 3. As this pattern we can say next number will be the cube of 7. So answer will be 343. Example next, we have 8, 64, 216, 512. Next we need to find. How can we do that? We can do it in a very simple way. That is, we can see 8 is cube of 2, 64 is cube of 4. As this pattern we can say next number will be cube of 10. So answer will be 1000. So here children we see another slide and it's all based on geometric series. In this type of series the common ratio is same. Example is 1, 3, 9, 27, 81. Next we need to find. How can we find the next? Let us consider it. Solution, we are trying to find the solution with. We can see first number is 1. The second number is 3 times of 1, that is 3. Next term is 9, which is 3 times of 3, now 27 is 3 times of 9. So we can say on behalf of this pattern that the missing number will be 343. That is the answer. Next, let us move for the next. That is based on prime number series. You know what is prime number? Prime numbers are those numbers which have exactly two factors. One is 1 and the other is number itself. You all already know all these things. So let us understand it. When numbers are a series of prime numbers, for example 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, all these given numbers are prime number because exactly they have two factors. Solution, here the term of the series are the prime numbers in order. So the prime number after 17 will be 19. Answer of this question is 19. So children, in this video we are going to learn when the difference between the consecutive number is same or constant. So this is the idea and concept is applied in this particular slide. See the example, it's 28, 25, 22, 19, 16, question mark that we need to find, and 10. Solution, let us see how can we come to the answer. In this series the difference of number is minus 3. So we can say that the missing term will be 13. Now when any constant number is added to the difference of the consecutive number and form a series. So this concept is applying and we are getting to understand through this simple example. See the example, we have the numbers like 8, 10, 14, 20, 28, 38. Solution here, the difference between the number is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So next difference will be 12, so answer will be 50. Example, 6, 7, 9, 12, 16, 21, 27. Next we need to find solution here, the difference between the number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So next number will be 7, so answer will be 34. So in this video we are going to discuss the point number 7. Let us see what we have in point number 7. So in point number 7 we have every third number can be the product of the preceding two numbers. For example, 1, 2, 2, 4, 8, 32, and next number we need to find. Let us see how can we find the missing number. Here starting from third number, 1 multiplied 2 is equal to 2, 2 multiplied 2 is equal to 4, 2 multiplied 4 into 8, 4 multiplied 8 is equal to 32, and 8 multiplied 32 is equal to 256. So the answer is 256. Let us see what we have in point number 8. In point number 8 we have the series follows the following pattern as like add, multiply, add, multiply. That means we need to add first step, and second step we need to multiply. First step we need to add, second step we need to multiply, and so on. See, let us understand it. Example is 3, 5, 10, 12, 24, 26. Next we need to find. Let us see how can we find how can we get to the answer. The solution is 3 plus 2 is equal to 5, 5 into 2 is equal to 10, 10 plus 2 is equal to 12, 12 into 2 is equal to 24, 24 plus 2 is equal to 26, 26 plus 2 is equal into 2 is equal to 56. So the answer is 52. So children, see here we are just working out some kind of example, and you know that example is based on then all the slides we have done in the previous slides. So this is a very simple example we have given you first for you to try. So first you can try, and then I am just going to tell you the solution, how you can find the solution. And you see, just have a look at this number given, that is 2, 3, 6, 11, 18 and 29, and next number we need to find. So do you getting some kind of relation what is this series is all about? So if you have a look at this question with the sharp eyes, you will get to see the difference between the number. So let us check out the difference between the number. What is the difference between 2 and 3? That is 1. And the difference between 2 and 3 and 6, you will get 3. And the difference between 6 and 11 is 5. So on 11, difference between 11 and 18 and 7. So this is the pattern, so that means you got the pattern. And again the difference between 18 and 29 is 9. So we need to find the next number. So what is that number between which the difference of that number and between 29 should be 11. So that means we need to add 11 in 29 and we will get the number 40. So 40 is the answer. Why? Because when we subtract 29 from 40 we get 11. So 11 is your perfect answer. Let us go for the next question. The next question we have, it's given 1, 3, 7, 15, 31, 63, and we need to find the next number given. So just with a very cool patient sign and being focused, look at the number. So when you have a look at the number, you will find some kind of relation into it. What is that? How they are related? It is just let us see the difference and how the number moves on. So the difference between 1 and 3 is 2, and then the difference between 3 and 7 is 4, and the difference between 7 and 15 is 8, and the difference between 15 and 31 is 16. That means we are going to see that it's a square of 2, and then again the difference of 31 and 63 is 32. That means we need to find the next number, the number after 63, and here we have at the end we are getting 32. There is the difference between 31 and 63. So what would be the number of whose the difference should be 64? That means we need to add 64 with 63, and that is how finally we are getting the answer 127. And when you subtract, when you try to get the difference between 127 and 63, so the answer will be 64. So 127 is the answer. Very smartly you have done. So let us see for the next question given. So here we have the numbers given in order, that is 1, 7, 16, 32, 57 and 93, and the next number we need to find. Let us see how they are related with each other. Let us see the difference between 3 and 7 is 4. The difference between 7 and 16 is 9. The difference between 16 and 32 is 16. And again the difference between 32 and 57 is 25. And so on, the difference of 57 and 93 is 36. And all these differences, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, they all are the square of numbers like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which all in a consecutive numbers. So next we need to find the number which would be after 93, and the difference of that number, that missing number 93 should be 49. Why? Because in the 49 is the square of 7. So what is that number? That number is 142. And how do we get the number? When we add 93 and 49, we get 142, and 142 is the square of 7, that is 49. See in this slide, the very first question given is 8, 27, 64, 125 and 216. Let us see, try to understand how the numbers are related, and what would be the missing number, and how can we get that missing number. So if you have a look at this given number, very easily you can find out that these are the cubes of certain number. 8 is the cube of 2, 27 is the cube of 3, 64 is the cube of 4, 125 is the cube of 5, and 216 is the cube of 6. So what would be the number? And that number would be the cube of 7. So you just find out the cube of 7. So the cube of 7 is 343. So that 343 is the answer. So the next question, have a look at the given question, that is 0, 7, 26, 63, 124. And next question we need to find. So see the question, it's if you just have a look at the question, you will get the idea that how we can find the next number, missing number. It is all the first number is 0, and this cube of 1 is 1, and then we subtract -1, we get the 0. Similarly, the cube of 2 is 8, and when we subtract -1 we get 7. Similarly, the cube of 3 is 27. When we subtract -1 we get 26. Similarly, the cube of 4 is 66, and when we 68, sorry, and when we subtract 1 we get 67. So the cube of 3 is 64. Sorry, so I need to correct myself here, and that only the cube of 4 is 64, and when we subtract 1 from 64 we get the answer 63. So the cube of 5 is 125. When we subtract 1 from 125 we get 124, and then we need to find the cube of 6 will be 216, and when we subtract 1 from 216 we get 215. So 215 is the answer. Now have a look at the last question. The last question is given is it is 5, 6, 10, 19 and 35. Next question we need to find. So difference of 5 and 6 is 1, difference of 6 and 10 is 4, difference of 10 and 19 is 9, difference of 19 35 is 16. So what would be the next number? So and we see these all differences are difference of 1, square of 1 is 1, and the difference which is the difference between 6 and 4, 6 and 10 is 4, and 4 is the square of 2, and again the difference of between 10 and 19 is 9, and 9 is the square of 3. Similarly, the difference between 19 and 35 is 16, and 16 is the square of 4. So next we need to find, so what would be the difference of given number 35, and of whose the square would be 5, that is 25. So when we add 25 and 35 we get the answer 60. 60 is the answer. So children, here we have come to the end of our journey, and here we have given you some practical work, that these questions you need to solve from your side, and you can solve it only if you have a very good understanding of all the previous slides and the solutions and questions we have done. If you are very particular, if you have practiced it once and twice, you have learned it and read the things once and twice, so I think without any doubt and without facing much of difficulties, very easily you can get to the answer of all these things. And when you solve all these 10 questions, no, dear children, so I want to tell you, you will feel a great happiness, there will be great satisfaction that really you have achieved something. So by this time, God bless you, keep on learning and apply reasoning into every walk of your life. God bless you. Thank you, children. Best of luck.